Hello everyone and welcome to another StarCastTV cast. This is Seriosity and today I'm going to be casting Light against Zero. The map is Shakuras Temple. Here in the bottom left we have Light, and in the top left of course we have Zero. Now this is going to be a very good match. Of course Zero, probably the best Zerg in the Korean scene, and Light, one of the best Terrans, if not the best, with Flash no longer playing. I haven't been casting for a while, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty. Bear with me as I will be casting several reps here for StarCastTV. This is the first of many. And let's take a quick look at the map. Shakuras Temple. One of the features of this map is that it has a high ground in the middle of the map, and every base is a gas base, so one of the better new maps. Pretty balanced, kind of favored towards Terran, but of course we'll see how things pan out. We have Light here making a depot, no early command center. Here comes the barracks down right away on 11 near the ramp, and Zero's gonna go for 12 hatch. It looks like there heads out the drone towards the natural. Let's see if he actually plants it on. Yep, here we go. 12 hatch from Zero, and most likely we're going to see 11 pull and then 2 hatch lair right after. Light meanwhile going up for that normal scout timing. Unfortunately he's not going to actually go towards Zero's base, but he will see this drone, and I'm pretty sure this SCV is just going to go cross map upon spotting this drone. If you can get that early scout for the 12 hatch, you can go right away into command center. Don't need that second depot. But he sees no hatcher here, so we see him making that second depot right away. Barracks should be making a marine here. Yep, as he doesn't have any scouting information. It looks like nope, he's just gonna go to top right with this SCV. And here goes the other SCV to top left. So playing very safe here. Third SCV heading towards the net to make a command center. He will spot the 12 hatch. And there he confirmed no natural here, so this SCV will give him all the information he needs. And as soon as he sees this, yep, there's that command center. Not making any SCVs right now, getting at third marine. Meanwhile, Zero actually went for 3 hatch, not 2 hatch. Interesting. Let's see how he follows this up. Drone at the natural, where we have very good saturation here in the main, adding a few more drones, gas going down, and Light just adding more marines. There's a bunker here at the front. He's gonna look to pressure this hatchery. Looks like Zero has to be careful here, doesn't want to lose any drones. Of course, this bunker is slightly out of range of the hatchery, so it's not a ton of pressure. Links pop out. Can they get a marine before he gets in the bunker? Looks like nope. Marines in the bunker. The Sunken will be able to range the bunker. Sunken has more range than a bunker filled with marines. So he's trying to pressure the creep. Of course, if you can get the creep to low enough HP, it will die in one hit. It looks like no. Good control by Zero. Loses 2 marines there. Light being very annoying. Looks like another marine gets in the bunker. The 2 drones and SCVs weren't able to cut it off. But the Sunken will outrange the bunker, and even though he's repairing, he's wasting minerals here. Let's look how he's following this up. 2 racks. Behind this, command center at the natural done. This is a large investment by Zero though. Looks like he's going to save the drones. SCVs being saved, very smart. All marines will die, but this did force out a ton of links from Zero. And you can see he has very weak economy here in comparison to Light. Light going to make a bunker. He should realize he's very far ahead here. And let's see how he decides to follow this up. Looks like the academy right there, and it's gotta be a little bit careful. It's a lot of links. Looks like SCV is going down 1. No speed on these links, so they're not that threatening. Speed not on the way, and now only a 3rd drone being added to gas. Zero is quite poor here. It's like a bunker. Nope, looks like he's gonna go out for another scout. Academy almost done. Marine count, of course we did lose 4 marines, so our marine count isn't very high, but he's still gonna have around 10-11 marines when the academy finishes, and he'll add medics to support that army. Looks like the overspread is good here at key points on the map to get as much scouting information as possible. SCV scout heading out. Not really sure what's going to accomplish. The Sunken will be able to kill it. And looks like he's maybe going to go check for a third. Lair is done. Spire on the way. 540 Spire. And here comes the first Marine move out. And this is how many Marines? Looks like 9 Marines. He's supporting with 2 fire bats in case he gets countered. Overlord gonna be able to spot this, so he has very nicely placed overlords here. Light is gonna pressure, it's gonna force sunkens, minimum of 3. 1 low HP sunken has to be a little bit concerning. And looks like he's gonna make just more drones to replace the one he invested. Lynx hanging around in the back trying to cut off reinforcements. And there's a scan from Light. Will he commit? Is he going to target that low HP Sunken? Goes right away for that Sunken. Looks like the Lings are coming. Nice drone pull. Get it on top of the Marines. Looks like the Lings and the second Sunken finishing. It's going to be enough. 4-0 to hold. He does lose a few drones, but he successfully defends his attack. Light falling himself 4 barracks, 5 barracks. He's going to get +1. And he realized with his scan timing how delayed these mutas are. Looks like another scan went off there. Gonna hang around here at the third just to check if there's a base there. 0 now saving up for mutas, but you can see he can't really afford that many mutas right off the bat. Gonna keep an eye to see if he gets any mutalist upgrades. Only 5 mutas now on the way. Like delaying his turrets, he knows he's in no rush to get these turrets up. The mutas are only now being made. First muta's coming out 4-0. Just looking for this small army here. He wants to kill us. Behind this light, adding even more turrets. He's on 5 barracks, so this is a ton of production. He's going to be able to put a ton of pressure. The onus on 0 here is to get a 3rd hatchery. Probably in this other main. But he needs a large enough mutalist flock to have any semblance of map control. Looks like he is going to be able to kill off this medic Light smartly. Spreading out his units so that the mutas have a tougher time clearing them. It's about 1.5 control groups of Marines, closer to 2 now, out on the map. And factory going down around 8 minutes. Second refinery, and Light is out on the map. Let's see what he can accomplish. Good mutalist micro will be able to delay his push quite a bit though. He's got to be careful. Looks like 1 muta flying over Marines, almost gets picked off, actually does die. 0 still has 11 though. Whoops. Looks like he's going to counter with the mutas. He has to be careful. This is a very threatening Marine ball here. It looks like he's not going to actually go for that 3rd. He realizes he can't buy enough time. This is cute with the Hydras. Where are they actually going though? Looks like an SCV. Here scouting for a possible counter. Mutalist flock not really engaging the Marine at the 3rd. Looks like the drone is here hidden. +1 armor started. There's the double starports. I mean, this is a ton of units from 0. Looks like the 3 Hydras trying to get to the top right. Not taking a direct path to not be scouted. Looks like Light didn't spot these 3 Hydras out on the map. Mutalists near the Marines here. Haven't really microed them down at all. Being very patient here. Again, he doesn't have a 3rd yet. It looks like the drone was spotted and killed. Oh no, it looks like it moved. Nice splash there from the mutas. Kills 4 Marines. Now there's enough mutas, and with good micro, he should be able to whittle this down. He really wants to do it before the 2 groups of Marines combine. Made a few links here to help with that effort. Again, Light not seeing a 3rd. Looks like second group of Marine and Medic is arriving. Behind this facility is on the way. Hive is on the way. Lurker is done, but he can't get these lurkers critically to the third base. He finds a nice area here on this ramp. Can Light split up his Marines to deal with these lurkers effectively? Muta's microing down, but all the lurkers die. Light easily cleans that up, and third hatchery is being forced to be canceled now. If he's going to take this one, Light will spot it. I mean, this is impeccable play by Light. He's just really on top of Zerg, pressuring. More lurkers being made, drones being added as he has to. Like you can see, the lack of gas is really gonna hurt Zero here. Some lings out on the map, a couple drones being killed, and Light, double science vessels, Irradius on the way, still 5 barracks, and then looks like he should be adding that second engineering bay pretty soon. Marines are going to be 1-1 against unupgraded Zerglings, and mutilating once Marines have +1 weapons and +1 armor is going to be very ineffective. A few more lurkers being added to the army. It's being very aggressive with them. Gotta be careful. If the Marines can spread out, lurkers are not that effective against Marines. Still no third hatch, no third gas. Light on top, checking every possible base on the map that he hasn't already seen. So where are the first 2 vessels already with the army? They almost have enough energy for an irradiate. Looks like he wants to get the mutas. Third hatch, third base going down. He's gonna stack these lurkers to make it harder to irradiate. Looks like Light is gonna get 2. Still making vessels non-stop. Is he gonna make dropship? Nope, just more vessels. He realizes he can pressure Zerg just with the vessels. Zero's gonna have a tough time dealing with the vessels with only 2 gas. Getting +1 carapace. Defiler round is done. Looks like some muta harass somewhere. Looks like he's able to kill off a group of Marines. Gotta be careful here. These vessels already use their irradiate, but these ones will have irradiate pretty soon. Looks like one of the new vessels, no, one of the old vessels dies, so he's nice pick off there by Zero. Looks like another group of Marines gonna go down here. So nice fights there from Zero, but again, this third gas is very late. It's 13 minutes, and only now is a hatchery being added, and there we have irradiates, and now the mutalists are completely gone here. Nidus can now being added to support that third base. Marines are at 1-1. Zerg still without any upgrades. 2-2 has been started for the Marines. There's the first Dark Swarm. So Zero is going to be able to push back Light a little bit, but you can see normally at this point in the game, Zerg has the main and natural saturated, this base saturated, and a couple macro hatches here as well. Trying to put on some pressure with some Defiler. Right, being a little bit, getting a little bit caught off guard, but with this amount of vessels, Lurker, Zergling, Defiler push isn't going to be able to get far across the map. Plague being researched now. No Firebats in this army, so even a small amount of links will be able to push this back. Critically, 4-0, he spots this dropship movement, and maybe he'll be able to deny the Surge from being set up. So the Marines targeting the Zerglings, Lurkers getting on top, almost catches this SCV transfer, and Zero being able to accomplish a lot with a few amount of units. Nidus is being set up for this third base. Dropship's heading over there right now. Zero is on top of this though. You can see sending units through the map. +1 carapace is done. Dropship is about to arrive. No Scourge here. Zero is very limited by the amount of gas he has. Scourge get here just in time. He's able to pick off 1 dropship. Looks like the 2 lurkers at the third of Light have been able to deny, and looks like a bus here at the front. He's able to kill the Sun is pretty easily, but with 1 lurker under Dark Swarm and a few lings, it'll be enough for Zero to hold. Drop finally being dealt with completely. They up to 6 barracks, still making non-stop vessels. There's just another command center being made. Light doesn't have a third base quite yet, so he's gonna mine out pretty soon. But he still has a massive advantage here, just economically, with Zero not being able to saturate any of his bases. Now we have erasers, and this is falling apart very quickly for Zero. Valiant effort by him to stay alive as long as he has this game. But looks like he's just gonna... He doesn't have enough resources to deal with Light. So interesting attack by Light, and he ended up in a really good position from that opening. And he followed it up with very solid and clean play, just denying the third over and over again. And, well, that'll be all for this one. See you guys next time.